Hey folks, I've done videos before on lag guitars, so I'm not going to make this one of my secret series because the secret's out as far as this channel is concerned. I think I've shown you the T100 series, the T60, the cheaper series, the T3 and 400 series classicals, which are dynamite. I kept one of those cedar top 300 series classicals, and I think somebody on one of our friends on this channel bought one and liked it as well. I just picked up one of these. I've never had one before. This is the T70 series, so it's a bit newer than the T60. And one improvement is that this is a solid spruce top, whereas the T60s were laminate spruce. And of course it's got all the same appointments that lag guitars tend to have. First of all, we have the Occitan cross down here. South of France, used to be known as Occitania. You know, the Cathars were from there, the Albigensians, a lot of the heretic sects of the early church. And this is supposedly a insignia, a religious insignia that's sacred to the south of France. And of course the south of France and Britain has a relationship. If you know your history, our Plantagenet kings, particularly Richard the Lionheart, was born and raised in that part of France, you know, barely spoke any English. It's weird he's become this symbol of English kingships because he was a French king and didn't speak much English or any English, and his dynasty his house was from the south of France, the area that makes these guitars. I don't know why I went on that spiel. I just love lugs. I love the way they do the headstock with the three, you know, it's sort of three-dimensional beveling there. I like that a lot. I like the tulip style tuners they put on these, if you can see the back. The black hardware. The mahogany neck is satin. The whole guitar is satin, so this guitar's got some nice warm projection to it. Now they're calling this the brown burst. It's pretty much a tobacco burst, as called by a lot of different companies, but they're going with the brown burst on this. And this is part of their Tremontaine series, which spawns a lot of the other guitars I've showed you. I think all of the T series guitars, T60s, 70s, 100s, 200s, 300s, 400s, I think, are part of the Tremontaine series. And they're just very classic guitars. I really like lug guitars, particularly as you can usually get your hands on the T60s and T70s around 200, 250, somewhere around there. And I think it's a good deal. I think this one in particular, if you like the tobacco burst or brown burst finish, you get a solid spruce top and you get a rosewood back, and it's a matte or satin rosewood back. So it's got a really nice wood combination. I like the way they did that bridge, which is also two-tiered and beveled. They're very handsome guitars, and unlike a lot of good-looking guitars that don't sound good, where they sacrifice tonal quality for bling, I think this company's got the right balance. I mean, they put out a good product. The woods seem to be well selected. The craftsmanship is good. It's clean. The lines are clean. I don't see any roughness or gouge marks like you do on a lot of guitars, say around the 300 and less price range. I've had very little problem with these, like pulling up or bellying. So it seems like they graduated very well as well. So I just thought I'd throw a video up on these. The T70 from Lag is the Tremontaine series. All solid spruce top, rosewood back and sides. Very nice, handsome guitar from an up-and-coming French company. Even though their lower-end guitars are all made in Asia, they are designed and spec'd out in France. So, all right, there's another log for you. Maybe you like this one. All right, see you next time.